Hey everyone, what's up? Back again with another video. This one's gonna be a relationship panel. Monique.
Ryan.
They're dating. This is another Ryan who you've seen in my best friend tag. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But pretty much what we wanted to do was a couple versus single people to see our perspectives, and also guys versus girls. And
it works perfectly.
It works perfectly. There you go. Okay, so question one would be, what do you think the ideal number of calls a couple should exchange in a day are?
None.
No.
No call. All right.
No phone calls.
No, honestly, there shouldn't be phone calls unless it's like a long distance thing. Because it's like if you can make a phone call, like you can't schedule time to hang out instead of a phone call. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like you still hang out, but I think it's still important to talk on the phone. But so you're not just texting all the time. What do you think, Ryan?
Like once every couple days.
Okay, so these people just don't want to talk in a relationship. All right. Would you compromise your happiness for the success of the relationship?
No.
Not healthy.
I don't think anyone does that. Yeah. What's the single most important thing for a relationship to be successful then? One thing.
Like the obvious one?
I mean, whatever you think.
The obvious one is trust.
Okay, Ryan?
Friendship. I go with trust.
I would say trust too.
If there's no trust, there's no us.
Poetic. Deep. That was very deep. Alright, what would you define as cheating? Oh gosh, I feel like on this end. I think cheating is standard. There's physical and there's emotional. And I think it depends on like the other person in the relationship, what they feel is cheating. It depends, because like someone could be in a relationship and kind of like sway off in their mind and start talking to someone else, but that doesn't mean that their significant other would consider that cheating. So it's up to the person, I think. Now the quiet ones who
Well,
you all just got a look on your you got a look on your face. I was like,
I don't know. I feel like if you're talking to somebody else, it's not really cheating. Well, I don't know. There's different people, because like he knows that when I talk to other like guys, it's either I'm working and I have to flirt with them to get sales, or like
you don't have to do anything.
No. You obviously have never worked in retail.
Ooh.
Or like.
Well, excuse me.
Sometimes it's just fun to mess with people, but he knows I'm like vindictive, so.
Okay, Ryan. Then what do you think?
Fish
I mean, I can imagine. Like, come on, man, Ryan. What do you define as cheating?
Whenever you trust someone more than your significant other, I think that's emotional cheating. If you're going to go that route.
That's true.
That's true. If someone cheated on you, would you forgive them?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay, maybe. It would take me a lot longer than like a day, and like it would take more than just like a sorry kind of thing. Like I'd have to see that they're genuinely about it.
It depends on the circumstances. Like, depends on like the severity of the cheating, because like there's layers to it. And then like I need to see that they're truly sorry, then maybe. But still, sometimes that hurts.
Yeah.
Just can't.
So I feel like it is forgivable, but it's just like that trust would be broken, so it would take like things would be really awkward in the beginning. Like you would have to build up the trust. And you'd have to build up the trust and like kind of really work through it. But I feel like if you really love that person, then it's worth it and you should work through it. You shouldn't just be like, okay, whatever.
I agree with everything there.
Yeah.
I think like not more than one time though. I feel like more than once then.
Okay.
I would never.
Do you guys think that celebrating Valentine's Day is corny? I mean, your Valentine's Day is coming up, so this is your first one.
Okay,
right?
well, okay, so with us, it's like our 6 months.
Oh, okay.
The 13th, and then it's like
Oh,
Valentine's Day. Exactly, and then Valentine's Day is the next day, so it's like Valentine's Day is kind of like not that big of a deal compared to like the 6 months.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, alright. How about you, Ryan? You think it's corny?
A little corny, but
I don't think it's
not
corny.
a bad thing.
I don't think it's
like
corny.
No, honestly, it's like if you really love somebody, you're not just gonna show them on like one day in February. It's like you decided, like, hey, you know what sounds like a good day to show that person you love them?
Right.
Not like you should be doing that every other day.
Yeah. Well, you still do it every other day, but
no,
it's
but
cute,
I feel like a lot of people wait for that day and they kind of just
some people do. Some people do. Alright. Can you avoid flirting with someone if they're attractive when your significant other is not around? Ryan's like, yeah, I can do it.
I have a flirty personality. But the thing is that whenever I flirt with somebody, I automatically, and you can ask him, I automatically go and say, so you should have seen the hot person that just came into my job. And then he's like, really?
So you're honest.
But it's like, I'm honest about it. It's not like I'm like
doing it like low key. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. How about you, Ryan?
I think I flirt back a lot. And I know that some people flirt with me, so it's a mess.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like by nature, people, like, if they can sense someone flirting with them, they flirt back. But I also feel like you shouldn't necessarily be like, oh, okay, so-and-so's not around. Perfect, time for me to flirt. Like I feel like, I don't know.
as long as it's not like an intentional thing.
Yeah. Do you think it's important for your boyfriend or girlfriend to know all your friends?
No.
No?
If he knew all my friends, then he probably wouldn't talk to me.
What about you, Ryan?
I guess not all.
Not all, but the important ones, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think past relationship secrets should be always kept hidden?
I feel like if it's not important to the relationship you're in now, there's no reason to bring it up.
What if
It's like the past belongs in the past unless it's going to affect the future.
But what if, like, they inquire about it, what they want to know? Would you lie or would you be honest?
I would try to change the subject.
How about you, Ryan?
I think it's something that should be brought up once, just to clear the air, and then
Yeah, definitely.
I'll bring it up again.
Okay. How about you, Ryan?
If it comes up, it should be.
If it comes up. Alright, well, do you think, like, stuff like that, like confessions, make a relationship stronger?
Not always.
No?
Because I feel like once like it's out in there, then sometimes people feel the need to like over-explain things, like I do, and then it's kind of like you're digging a hole that you didn't need to dig, kind of thing. It's like it's like sometimes you'll say one thing or like they'll ask one thing and like it opens a Pandora's box and like they just end up feeling hurt about it.
Yeah, because no matter how much you say, oh, it's in your past, I don't care about your past, you care about their past, so you're gonna be like, I feel some type of way about that. Alright, after a breakup, do you think you should give the gifts back?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's so, I mean, no. And you shouldn't ask for them either. Like, that's
That's
really
the thing. I never understood people that ask for it back.
Ask for
You're
them
like
back.
asking for something that represents that person. That's what you're literally doing.
Or no, not only that, but you can't, I don't like when people pretend like, oh, we're not together anymore. Okay, I don't even care what that person does. I don't care if they're living or breathing. Like, obviously at the time you gave them something and you wanted to give it to them and you cared about them. So why would you ask for that back, you know?
The only time I'd give something back is like, okay, let's say you got like engaged and it's like your great grandmother's like ring or something. Then you give that back. You don't keep that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think engagement rings in general is like that.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I think, no, because if the person gets engaged again, you don't want what, you're gonna just have a collection of engagement rings?
Yeah, I think you only give it back if it's like something sentimental to like their family or something. Like if you didn't have any other sentimental value to it other than that person, then there's no reason.
You don't wear an engagement ring if you're not engaged, so.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but you also don't give back to the person. You bring it to a pawn shop like a normal person.
Well, yeah, because if you give it back to the person, they're not exactly gonna give it to someone else. I don't know. What are some annoying habits of other couples that irritate you? Like, I'm interested in you guys. Like, do you guys see other couples and are like, wow, that's annoying, we never do that?
I would hate us.
Yeah. Like
You guys are
we're that
annoying.
bad,
We're
so annoying. We really are.
I don't think you guys are
No,
annoying.
we are. We really are.
Well, okay, what about, what is something you guys do that you find annoying?
I feel like even though it's not like physical like kissing PDA, I feel like there's a lot of like PDA going on.
Yeah.
Like we're a couple kind of thing.
Right.
It's a lot.
Well, that's single people. Right, what do you find annoying about couples?
Everything.
No, to me, I don't find anything annoying. See, I don't look at couples like that. I look at couples and I'm just like, oh, like that's so cute. Like I like when people are in love. I'm just like, wow, like they're seeing a movie together, and I work at the movies. Wow.
When I see couples, I get sad and lonely.
Oh,
Same. It's that sad and loneliness also mixed with the oh, I'm happy for you kind of
I
thing.
feel that.
Okay, so would you feel insecure if your significant other spent a lot of time at work?
no.
I don't guess, like, you want the person you're with to be successful and, like, to make money and such, so...
Just not to get away from you in particular.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, like he brings me stuff at work, so it's like
That's really
it's like opening a a box for you to do more cute stuff.
Mhm.
It's like you bring
Yeah.
coffee or you like go
Bring
there
their
on a
lunch or
break.
flowers
Yeah.
or something. Okay, yeah, that's nice. So, if your significant other were to make a bad decision, like what would you do about it? Or they were thinking about making a bad decision. Would you call them out on it? Would you just leave it be? Because some people are like, it's your, like, you're your own individual. Like,
What do I do?
Call me out.
Yeah.
I call her out too. I just say, but it's your choice.
Yeah. It's
So
always
it's
that,
like-
but do you? Do you?
So it's like reverse psychology kind
Yeah.
of. Like, you know what you're doing is stupid, but I'm going to let you do it anyway, but you should know better. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to tell them what's the right thing to do, what you think is right.
I think
To
so.
make their informed opinion.
Yeah,
They live and learn.
definitely. I think so.
Says the people not in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then we still have feelings, okay? All right.
You know that you're controlling as hell. You know that when you're in a relationship or when you get into a relationship, that you're going to be mad controlling. You're going to be on my level. You're going to be doing the same things I do.
Maybe a little
You're a
bit.
control freak.
Maybe a little bit. Alright, what do you guys think about drunk texting?
Fun.
Every time I'm drunk, I'm with him. And the one time I wasn't with him when I was drunk, I was crying. So there's your answer to that.
Well, let me ask you this. Before you guys got together, when you were to get drunk, would you text him? Like, do you think people only drunk text people who they care about, or do you think it's kind of a random thing?
Depends. I feel like it depends, because sometimes when people are already, like, have a situation with somebody, like, I feel like there's no such thing as drunk text. Like, I'm sorry, but if you have basically perfect grammar in the, like, text you're sending to me, like, you can't, like, use the excuse of, I have an iPhone, like, it corrected it. No, it didn't. You're not really drunk. You posted a few pictures on Snapchat of a drink, and you're gonna use this as an excuse so that if I don't take what you're saying the right way, like, you have an excuse for why it came out like that.
I have drunk texting.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
I mean, that's what I'm saying on the other side of it. Sometimes people genuinely just text. Like, sometimes it's not necessarily a...
Yeah, but I feel like it just loosens people up. It doesn't really, like, it's not changing your whole ideology of something. Like, you can't wake up the next day and say, oh, I was drunk. Like, no. Like, what do they say? It's like, a drunk man's words are,
I know what you're talking about.
or a
yeah.
sober person's thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, but people like to front and use that as, like, oh, I was drunk. I didn't mean any of that.
I don't know. I feel the same way. Like, usually if somebody's doing something, like they're texting somebody, they have that thought beforehand.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like what you really think. Right. I was drunk texted my ex, but I didn't.
But I didn't, so...
How do you vent out your frustrations in a relationship?
How do you guys? Never mind.
Okay, I usually yell at him a lot. Okay, so
Get better
this
at
is,
it.
yeah, this is not the healthy way of doing it, but he kind of like, okay, so we have very different personalities. Like, he's a lot more laid back and kind of just like goes with the flow, and I'm a control freak. Like, down to, like, everything. Like, I'm very specific about how I do
Oh, you're a
things.
control freak?
I really am. It's like you didn't get that.
I didn't know.
So he kind of just, like, lets me yell at him and, like, vent it out. And then I just, like, hug him and he's like, okay, are you done? Are you
You're a
done?
good guy.
Yeah.
Ryan?
That's been so long.
I mean, in general, like, how would you, like, how would you... I'm sorry, that was so funny. Okay. Is it fine for a partner to use the toilet with the door open?
That is so gross.
I think that's fine.
I think that's
okay.
fine.
After a certain point,
I
so
think
not like right
no.
away.
You're
but,
alone
like,
here.
No.
I think it's fine.
I don't
No,
like
because
it.
if you've been dating that long, then you've already, like, seen each other fart, burp, like, you've already seen the worst of them, so you're just like, I don't care if you use
No.
it. I think that's fine.
No.
I think it's fine.
It's weird. I don't even like
Do you
it
fart in
when
front of
strangers.
him?
No! I don't
That's
do anything.
crazy.
Oh, really?
I
That's-
burp in front of you.
You
Constantly.
burp for everybody.
Exactly.
Has she ever
I
farted
burp
in front of you?
everybody.
I think
no.
she has.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
And if I have, I did not have control of that. I can guarantee that.
You have to fart in front of each other. Like, that's
No.
natural. No, I knew someone who never farted in front of her boyfriend, and then one time she just had to do it, and it came out, and it was like her worst fart. So she sacrificed all those baby parts to let that one big fart out, when she could have been farting the whole time. That's what I think.
That's so gross. But I don't even like, sometimes I feel uncomfortable, like, even just, like, peeing. like meet other people. Like if I met, like I don't know, I'm weird.
Like if we're dating, I should hear your pee.
No.
Like I should know what your pee sounds like.
No.
Like I think that's fine.
I feel like that's
There's
weird.
nothing wrong with that.
It's so
It's
weird.
fine, right? There's
You
nothing
should
wrong
not
with
know
that.
what my pee stream sounds like. That's weird. That's just weird.
How should finances be played between the couple? Whoever has it at the time, take care of it, and then when the other person has it, take care of it, and eventually you're both gonna have it, so you can just go on and off.
I feel like you shouldn't be overbearing about it. Like not let the other person pay. That's
No. I used to feel that way too, but at the same time, like if you're really in a state where like you can't afford something, and because when you're in a relationship, it's like the steps to something more, obviously. So like if you're planning it out now and you're like, hey, like right now it's kind of rough for me, like I can't afford this and that, like if the person's willing to take care of you, cool, because then you could look at it as like, when I get it, like you know I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah, but I feel like if you haven't, like.
Oh, if you have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's why
saying.
you go on and off. You can switch on and off.
Yeah, but I'm saying sometimes guys have like that like
that
old
mentality?
mentality of like they have to pay for everything.
Oh, so you're talking about him being a gentleman.
Yes.
Wow.
Like this day and age.
Well, you know, this
women-
teaches you, Ryan. Just be a
like-
jerk.
No, but
All
I'm
the
saying
ladies.
like sometimes it's just like, dude, like I have my own money, like.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, what do you think, Ryan?
I don't know. I guess I'm more of a gentleman with that.
Yeah.
I like to pay for it. I like to treat her.
Aww. You can treat him too. Okay, are you friends with any of your exes? Ryan?
Yeah.
I never got the whole thing where it was like, oh yeah, forget that girl, forget that guy. Like if you dated them, you obviously cared about them at some point. If you got to the point of I love you, you obviously. I feel like when you love someone, you never like stop loving them. So
I disagree.
no, I don't think you could love someone without being in love with them. I feel like you'll always have that love. So why couldn't you be friends? I feel like
I don't think that. I think in some cases that works. It really does. But I feel like in other situations, and I think he's gonna back me up on this, is that person obviously is in your life for a reason. You're just setting yourself up to get hurt again. Let that person come back in. Like, and plus, when you're like in a relationship and you're friends with an ex, it's kind of like.
yeah,
It
but
makes
that's
things
based
really
on
bad.
trust. That's assuming that the
no.
ex, if the ex doesn't have feelings for you anymore, then why should it matter? That's like.
But that's the thing. Even if you are genuinely friends with your ex, right? Your significant other is always gonna be like, you know,
Jealous,
how
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I
exactly.
understand that,
And then
absolutely.
even if there is a whole bunch of trust in the relationship, that jealousy is slowly gonna like chip away at the relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you have to figure out who means more to you, and then it's your reevaluating which one's more important.
Well, that was our relationship chat. You can comment below, let us know what you think. If you have any questions, maybe we'll be back one day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you thumbs up. Thanks for being here, guys. And yeah, cool.